Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Krista.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Rarita
Oh, Rarita. Yeah. Okay.
Look at him.
woke up.
Oh, he's so cute.
Normally, he's cranky in the morning before his milk.
Oh my God.
Look at that hair.
Oh my God. I cut it sometimes.
Oh my gosh, he's too cute. I want to squish him.
Oh my. He's a little rude boy. Daddy, come on.
All right, guys, we can get started. So just come to lay on your backs. We're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana. So just make your way onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees open up nice and wide. And just take one hand to the heart, the other to the belly. And you can bring your feet closer into your body to get a little bit of a deeper stretch. You can put blocks underneath your knees if it's too intense. And take a deep breath in. Open up your mouth and sigh it out. Take another breath in and sigh out. And just start to come into your Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out through the nose. And set an intention for your practice. Whatever you need, whatever you want from your practice today, bring it to the forefront of your brain. And I know for me, one thing I need to work on is patience. I really, really need to work on patience during this time. So it could be something totally different for you, but for this practice, I want to think about how we can be patient with ourselves. How can we give ourselves the space to just let our body do what it needs to do today? Take another breath in, open up your mouth and sigh it out. Slowly roll forward, come into your downward facing dog. Feet or hips width distance apart. Bring your hands to both edges of your mat. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Gaze, your drishti is at the back of your mat. And just start to pedal out your feet, bending one knee and then the next. And see if you can get your heels to press down into the mat. Really drive the heels down into the mat. Press your chest back towards your thighs. And release any tension in your neck. And then take tiny baby steps up to the top of your mat, hanging in ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows. Slowly bend your knees. Release your neck. And then straighten out your knees if you can. You can do that a few times. Bend your knees and then straighten them out. Letting all the weight drop into your toes. Roll up to stand, one vertebrae at a time. Reach your arms up overhead, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands through heart center. We'll start class to the sound of one Om. Inhale. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands into the knees or shins. Exhale, high plank. Step your feet back, bring your shoulders over the wrists, come onto your tippy toes. Firm up your quads, your thighs. Legs are super active. Pull the pit of your belly in and up towards your spine. Gaze down towards the mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your elbows lower down halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press into the tops of the feet. Lift the thighs. Downward facing dog. We're here for 3 full breaths. Inhale and deep exhale. Inhale, fill up your lungs. Exhale, release it out. Bend your knees, gaze in between your hands. Hop, walk, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just loosen up here. Stay with your Ujjayi breath. And listen to your breath. Connect your breath to your movement. Hop or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach through the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep filling up here. Having patience with yourself, letting your body wake up. Hop or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Jump back, shoot back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Deep breath out. One more breath in. Exhale to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your 3 breaths here. And with every exhale, press back a little bit more. Press your heels into the mat. Hop or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Coming into our sun and bees. Squeeze your knees together, your thighs come together. And just picture everything squeezing into your midline. Relax your toes. Let all the weight shift in towards your heels and sit a little bit deeper. You want your thighs almost parallel, like in line with your knees. Reach your arms up so you don't even see your arms from your periphery. Sit back a little bit deeper and then fold forward. Release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back, shoot back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Drop onto your left knee, coming into your low lunge. Reach your arms up and see if you can drop your left hip closer to the mat. Really open up through the hips here. Maybe walk your right foot forward a little bit. Reach up, look up, take a slight back bend at the top. Exhale, Press your feet back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Drop onto that right knee and reach your arms up. Again, see, maybe you need to walk your left foot forward. Let your right hip drop closer to the mat. Reach up, look up. Plant your hands, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one breath in, one breath out. Hop or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. So we're just doing a slight variation on our sun bees. Fold forward, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, low lunge. Drop your left knee, reach up and back. Plant your hands, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, drop the right knee, reach up, look up. Plant your hands, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath in, one breath out. Hop or float, top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, high to low plank. Upward facing dog on the inhale. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Right foot forward, low lunge. Take a breath in, and on your exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, low lunge. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, high to low plank. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold, release. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Upward facing dog, breath in. Breath out, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, low lunge. Walk that right foot forward if you need. Plant your hands, high to low plank. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left foot forward, low lunge. Reach the arms up, look up and back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more breath in, open up your mouth, side out. Lift the right leg up, hug the knee in towards the chest, really squeeze the knee in towards your nose. Kick it back, three-legged dog. Right knee, right tricep. Try to bring that knee all the way up towards your armpit. And kick it back, three-legged dog. Right knee, left tricep. Really pull it up, squeeze it in. And then straighten out the right leg, fallen triangle. Left arm up towards the ceiling, fingertips nice and wide. Send energy out through your fingertips. And press into that right foot to lift your hips up away from the mat. Open up your chest towards the ceiling, reach up. Plant your hands, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Bend your knees, stack your hips open, and stay here, or you can flip your dog. Turn all 10 toes to face the back of your room. Reach the right arm up. And again, press down into your feet to lift your hips up away from the mat. Gaze at your right thumb for 3, 2, And 1. Come back, downward facing dog. Side plank on the right side. Bring your right hand to the center of your mat. Roll over onto the outer edge of your right foot. And find your balance here. Keep flexing the toes towards your face. And then see if you can lift your left leg up. Maybe you grab that big toe. Patience with your body. And if you were able to do it the other time and not this time, that's okay. Just see where you are today. Come back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, open up your mouth and sigh it out. Nice work, ladies. Inhale and exhale. Left leg lifts, hug it in, knee to nose, squeeze. Kick it back, 3-legged dog. Left knee, left tricep. 3-legged dog. Left knee, right tricep. Squeeze it. Hug it in all the way up towards your armpit. And then straighten out that left leg. Reach the right arm up. Fallen triangle. Press into your left hand to lift the hips up. Keep reaching that top arm up and back. And come back, 3-legged dog. And then bend your knees, stack your hips, and stay here, or flip your dog. Maybe you have full wheel here. See what feels right to you. Keep lifting up the hips away from the mat. Downward facing dog, side plank on the left side. Left hand center of the mat. You can always drop onto that bottom knee. So if you need that extra support, drop that bottom leg down, reach your right leg up. Again, maybe you try to grab your big toe, or just lift the leg up, even if it's a couple of inches away from the mat. Come back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a breath in. Deep sigh out. Right leg lifts. Step the foot in between the hands, high crescent lunge. 90-degree angle in your right knee. Left heel stacks over the toes. So for high crescent lunge, the big key to this pose is to have that left heel, that back heel lifted. You really want to come high up onto the toes. Reach your arms up. Inhale. And on your exhale, twist over to the right side. Pull the pit of your belly in and up and squeeze the belly in as you open up and twist over to the right side. Crown of your head is reaching towards the front of the room. Chest is opening up towards the right side wall. And you could stay here, or maybe you open up your arms. Left fingertips reaching down towards the mat. Keep that bend in your right knee. Warrior 2. Spin the back heel down. Open up the arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together. So imagine there's a pencil in between your shoulder blades and you're trying to not let it drop. Squeeze the shoulder blades in towards each other. Gaze out over your right middle finger. And then flip your front palm, reach up and back. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Right hand comes down towards the floor. Left arm up to the ceiling. And again, open up your chest towards the left side. Really go for a deep twist here. Keep pulling the belly in and reaching that top arm up. And check in with your back foot. Press the outer edge of your back foot into the mat. And lift that top arm up and back. And plant your hands down. High plank. Side plank on the right side. So this is our second side plank. See if you can go somewhere new with this one. Maybe that left leg can come up a little bit higher than before. Or maybe not. Have patience with yourself. Give yourself the space to try something. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open up your mouth, sigh it out. Left leg lifts. Step the foot in between the hands. High crescent lunge. Maybe you walk your left foot forward a little bit more. Really take up space from front to back. Reach your arms up. And then twist over to the left side. Right elbow outside of your left knee. Open up the arms. Press your elbow into your knee to really open up and get that leverage here. Keep reaching that left hand up towards the ceiling. Press into your left big toe like crazy. And hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Open up warrior 2. Keep that 90-degree angle in the left foot. Flip your front palm, reach up and back. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Left hand down to the floor, right arm up to the ceiling. And press your left elbow into your knee to see if you can open up a little bit more. Open your hips up. And use the resistance. Press the elbow into the knee to deepen your twist here. Reach up and back. So again, not really concerned with what the pose looks like. See what you feel in your body. Really nice. Take another breath in. Breath out. Plant your hands, high plank, and side plank on the left side. Take the top leg up, really building strength in your arms and your core. Reach that top foot up a little bit. And downward facing dog. Really beautiful work, guys. High to low plank. Rinse it out. Take your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hop or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Our 100th chair, it feels like. Drop your tailbone down to the floor and look down. Make sure you can see all 10 toes. If not, press your shin bone towards the wall behind you and sink your hips even closer down towards the mat. Bring your hands to heart center, twist over to the right side. Again, you can open up your arms here. I really liked making a fist with my right hand and then pressing the fist into my left palm. I feel like that lets me twist a little bit deeper. And it makes me automatically pull my belly away from my thighs. Gaze over towards your right shoulder. Take another breath in. Breath out. Come back to center. And take your twist over to the left side. Right elbow outside of your left knee. Really try to get that elbow or actually get your tricep onto your knee if you can. Really deepen your twist here. Again, you can make a fist with your left hand, press it into your right palm and get that little leverage, that extra length to twist open to the left side. Come back to center and fold forward, release. Yogi toe lock, take your feet hips width distance apart, drop your head. Fingers to toes, forward fold. And bend your elbows. Yeah, just like that, letting the crown of your head drop towards the mat. Plant your hands, crow pose, your version of crow. So patience is required for crow. It can take you years to really get into your crow pose, and that's okay. Yeah, pull the belly in, press your big toes together, and drishti is out in front. So you want to gaze forward. Don't look back. Yep, beautiful. Pull the belly in, squeeze the big toes together for 3, 2, and 1. Drop back into your malasana squat. Come into your gorilla pose. Walk your feet underneath your hands. And take your toes all the way up to your wrists. And see if you can lift your heels away from the mat just for a few seconds. Just play with that. And then plant your hands, second crow. Take your time to set it up. Bend your elbows a little bit more. Get the knees into the armpits, gaze is forward. Really nice, Cindy, beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Shoot back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really nice work, guys. Take a breath in and a breath out. Hop, walk, or float, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Right thigh over the left, eagle pose. Right arm under, left arm on top. If this is really too much for your shoulders, just grab the opposite shoulders. Ground down into that left foot. And pull the belly in. And see if you can sink your hips down towards the mat a little bit more. Really, really nice work. Ujjayi breath. And release. Eagle on the left side. Don't worry, we'll get to do it again. So again, take your time, left thigh over the right. Left arm under, right arm on top. Yep, keep lifting the arms up towards the ceiling, palms away from the face, and release. Eagle right side. Bring your right hip back a little bit, sink a little bit deeper, and release. Eagle on the left side. All your focus, all your strength is coming into the breath, and that'll help you to find your balance. Sit a little bit deeper, squeeze in a little bit more, and release. Hug your right knee into the chest, standing leg raise. Grab your big toe, or you can stay holding your knee. And if you have your big toe, extend that foot out to the front of your room. And then open it out to the side. Try to straighten out your right knee as much as you can. Drive that heel towards the right side wall. And then you can gaze over at your left thumb. And come back to center. Take the right leg back. airplane pose. Squeeze your shoulder blades in like that imaginary pencil is there. Palms are pressing down as though you're pressing down into the floor. Flex that back foot like crazy. And half moon. Bring your right hand down to the floor. Sorry, left hand down to the floor, right arm up towards the ceiling. Oh no, am I messing that up? I think you guys know where you're going. Have my lefts and my rights mixed up. Yeah, your left hand down, right arm up. Lift that top leg up a little bit more, heel coming over the toes. And release, forward fold. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, Tadasana. Take a breath in. Open up your mouth, side out. Standing leg raise on the left side. Grab the big toe or your knee, and then open up. Find the fullest expression of your pose here. Keep flexing your left foot. And use your core. Pull the belly in. You can soften that standing leg a little bit. Straighten out that left knee a little bit more. Kick the foot away. And then come back through center. Really nice, Rachel. Airplane pose. Reach your arm back. Flex the back foot. Beautiful, Julie. And half moon. Left hand down, right arm down, left arm up. I am messing up my lefts and my rights. Yes, open up the chest. Reach that top arm up a little bit more and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, Tadasana. Dancers on the right side. You guys got this. Grab your ankle or the top of your foot. And then slowly start to kick the right foot into your hands. Reach the left arm in front of you. And keep kicking the foot into the hands to get your foot away from your tush. Keep reaching to the front of the room and kicking that back foot into the hand. If you have a wall in front of you, you can hold on to that. Really nice. One more breath in. Exhale, dancers on the left side. Really nice. Bring your knee closer in towards your body and kick it up and back behind you. Reach that right hand like crazy. And release. Tree pose on the right side. Right foot into the left thigh. And you can reach your arms up overhead. You can interlace hands behind your back. I've been doing that lately just because it's been helping me with my shoulders. If your hands are interlaced behind your back, drive your knuckles down towards the mat and press your shoulders towards the wall behind you. Press the foot into the standing leg, the leg back into the foot, and find your drishti. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tree pose on the left side. And really stay focused on your breath and in the present moment. For me, with this pose, very often I start to check out. My mind starts to wander, so see if you can come back into your body. Notice everything that you're feeling. Gaze is out in front, drishti focus. And release, shake it out. Nice work, everybody. Reach your arms up overhead, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Take your flow, vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, triangle pose. Bring the right hand to the outside of the right foot. I like to use a block here. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. And take your feet a little bit wider apart. Press that left hip towards the wall behind you and open up your chest towards your ceiling. Reach up and back, look up and back. And really reach that top arm up so you feel that length in your left side body. You can take that left hand over your ears if you really want to feel a nice stretch. Ground down into your back foot. And then bend your right knee, warrior two. And side facing, wide-legged forward fold. Turn your right toes in to face the long side of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Grab the ankles, or you can plant your hands, come onto your forearms. And tripod headstand, if that's what your body is calling for. Nice, Cindy. Flex your feet. Squeeze your elbows in towards each other. Nice. And if you're in your headstand, gently make your way back down. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, pyramid pose. All 10 toes face the front of your mat. Hop your left foot in. And bring it into the point where the heel presses down into the floor. So you really want both heels pressing down into the mat in this pose. And you can have your hands coming down to the mat, or you can interlace them behind your low back or grab opposite shoulders. Take your right hip back. And release your head all the way down. No tension in the neck. And twisting triangle. Bring your left hand down, right arm up. You can take your left hand to the outside of your right foot if you want to go a little bit deeper, or you can keep your hand to the inside of your foot. So play around, see what is available to you. Now, and if it's really hard for you to balance with your left hand to the outside of your foot, you just have to take your feet a bit wider, like really railroad track them, and then see if you can reach that top arm up. Keep pulling your belly in. Reach that top arm up like crazy. And then bend your right knee, bring your left foot back a little bit more, simple twist. Keeping that right arm lifted. And plant your hands, take your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, triangle pose. Left hand outside of the left foot. Again, bring attention to your back foot. Round down into that right heel, reach your right arm up. Maybe you take that right arm over your ears and really lengthen through that right side body. Reach for something in front of you.